Today we're taking a look at the KO version of D.I.A. Commander. This unit right here was purchased at KO Toys. I originally paid for both the trailer unit and the Prime unit. This is actually Classics Prime, but the trailer unit's the only one that showed up so far. So I'm just going to go ahead and review it. The plastic, first of all, the coloring is different from the City Commander version, as you can see. But the one thing I really like is the addition of chrome up here on what will become the kneecaps for the robot mode, or the armor version. And the paint is really well done, I have to say. Unfortunately, it's dusty already, which is really weird because this paint is picking up dust faster than any other figure I've ever owned. I don't know why. Maybe it's statically charged. I have no idea why. But it looks really good, and I'm really pleased with the look of the paint and everything. And the plastic's pretty darn good. I mean, this is pretty high-quality plastic. It's not Fans Project quality plastic, but it's damn close. Here we have the two Commander units in trailer mode next to each other, and as you can see, the only real difference is the paint scheme. They are identical. I mean, they're just identical, even down to the fact that this little piece right here doesn't want to stay down. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that the Chinese folks were able to make a perfect mold off of that. Now, as I said, the plastic is really good, but the plastic, it is very good. It's just a little weird because there's just this odd hollowness to this plastic versus a more solid feel to this plastic. It's not that big of a deal, though. So let's go ahead and take a look at them on the back. Now, I like to have this part pointing down, but this guy came with the crotch plate pointing up like this. I prefer to have it like that. But it looks good. I mean, it looks really good. So let's go ahead and take a look at D.I.A. Commander all merged up and compare it to City Commander. So here we have D.I.A. Commander in combined mode. And I have to say the results are quite nice. The extra chrome on the knees and on the chest really make the figure pop. And I just like the blue and the red and the black. It's very, very becoming of the figure. And after seeing many years ago the test footage for Transformers the movie, I really wish they decided to go with a red, white, and blue Ultra Magnus as opposed to just the red, blue, and black Ultra Magnus as opposed to the red, white, and blue. There are some very, very big problems with this, which I'll get into in a minute. So I wanted to get him standing next to Ultra Magnus City Commander. And as you can see, they are exactly the same. There isn't a lick a bit of difference, except in the D.I.A. Commander, he comes with a pair of missile launchers. So this is really the only difference between these two sets. The missile launchers, I can't figure out if they fire or not. I've tried pushing buttons, I've tried sliding things, I've tried moving things. I don't think these things fire at all. I think they're purely decorative. But other than that, they look pretty good. I mean, the set is a good set. If you haven't ever been able to get a hold of City Commander, KO Toys and I think some other outlets has this guy and a knockoff Prime for relatively cheap. For the cost of just the City Commander when it came out, you could get a full set. Now, there are the comparisons of the two, and I will show you the guns really quickly. City Commander and D.I.A. Commander. So the guns are different, but I'm going to have to give the edge out to City Commanders. I just think it looks better. But there are some real big problems with D.I.A. Commander. I mean real big. Chief of which is the chrome. After handling the chrome and, touching it, this is a prime candidate for gold plastic disease or gold plastic syndrome. I don't think this stuff's going to last that long unless I keep it in box and out of sunlight. The other issue is the plastic itself feels, as I was taking it apart, feels super, super fragile in spots, especially in the shoulders and in the fists. It just has this really light feel to it, and I'm afraid it's going to just shatter, as opposed to the Fans Project plastic, which feels much more dense. The other thing is the fit. The legs, fine. This part, fine. Chest piece, fine. These bits, not so fine. I mean, just getting them snapped in was hard enough because there's almost no clearance in, or no definition of where they snap in. Plus, they don't snap in very well, especially this one. And that's the right shoulder. And the left hand just comes on and off way too easily. The other issue I have is the head. The head, when I got the figure out of box, was sitting in the box. And the reason is because the ball joint is too small for the hole. So I'm going to have to do something with that in order to make it less craptastic. All in all, though, I can recommend this. Oh, wait, the other thing is these bits of plastic just flop. All in all, I have to say, if you were not able to get a hold of the original City Commander, which goes for an exorbitant amount of money online right now, this is a great alternative. This is a really good alternative. I do have to say, be warned, there are problems with it. There are, well, quality problems. It's a knockoff. It's not perfect. But I always wanted to get a hold of this D.I.A. Commander set, and I was never able to. So I paid the money and I got it. And I'm happy with what I have. But you have to know that what you're going into and what you're purchasing isn't the real thing. It's a knockoff. You just have to be aware of that. But I'm happy with my purchase. If you aren't comfortable with buying a knockoff, don't buy it. But hey, I'm happy with this. I think it looks good. There are those little bit of quality control issues, which unfortunately, it's a knockoff you're going to have, but I actually like them a lot, and I'm really glad I got them.